Samtastic, Bizak, Agizin here. I'm popped over to Ascalon City because I wanted to get some more runes and raise some of these skills a little bit and make this easier, because if you notice in my trek across the mountains I made part of the way, I got really frustrated with how useless the henchmen are here. I really miss having heroes, so can't wait till I get to LA. Anyway, I popped it in here in Ascalon City. You may notice where I am. Here's the exit. Then you have like the Zinlai chest over here, the armor down here. Titus is over there. So you got the Great Northern Wall off in that direction. And right over here is Simon the Scribe. And so this is the guy that I was talking about before that gives you that quest that involves the ruins of Sirmia. So here it is. Cities of Ascalon is actually what it is. So wrong key. There we go. You have to find the historical monument in Sirmia, Nolanai, and King's Watch. So these two are in explorable areas, and Sirmia is in that mission where I pointed it out earlier. So we'll go ahead and get counting the fallen. I hope that doesn't give me more stuff I have to carry. No, it doesn't. So we're going to go ahead and go back to Yakspend here and attempt the trek across the snowy bits. And I think I'm going to take a little bit more melee to hold off everything. So I'll take the healer henchman, the mage henchman. We'll do the archer, brawler, fighter. That sounds good right there. And that'll give us enough meat in the way to really do some damage, hopefully. So off we go to Traveler's Vale. And step one is ignore the battles going on here if you so feel like it, because these guys can handle it. They go on the direction of the next mission anyway. And I guess my guys want to attack them. So there we go, I'll just kill them off. Snow Etten. The idea here is that I actually got like Storm Chaser and everything going on. I was going to try to run it, and I failed at that point, the UC, so I essentially have to fight my way through it, luck permitting. And so unfortunately it takes a little bit longer, but there are only really like a few areas that are really packed full of enemies that you have to deal with. And, I could try it on hard mode, because then I'd have higher level henchmen, but I don't know if that's really the route I want to take right now. It's possible. We'll see how this turns out. It may end up going that way. Background phone. We're going to skirt past these guys. Oh, we're not going to skirt past these guys. Snow Eddens. Leave me be. I'm just going to cut up this way, hope these Stone Summit don't come after me. And yeah, I don't know if you can hear that, the little background busy signal there, but it's a weird thing that we got with Ubers when they set up the VoIP. Apparently when people hang up, it goes straight to a busy signal. Still don't know why. Dodge this! That's actually a skill. I don't know if you knew that. It's an Eye of the North skill, PvE skill. If I recall correctly. I'm pretty sure I do. And see, I'm doing significantly more damage with my bow here, having that +3 to marksmanship. And I have a good feeling about this. Let my people go. Oh, that's cool. We got, what is that? Watch yourself. There we go. Which provides an armor bonus. Yep. Dude, seriously, you guys are dumb. Nope. Over here. Come on. If they follow, then they follow, but we got just a sage there. Hopefully he'll... Oh, he wants to come over here. Start trouble. So, I guess we'll have to kill you off after all. Nope, nope, come on. We don't need to engage the ice golem unless he chases us, which he's not doing, so... I don't know, maybe he is. It's hard to tell. We're gonna fight this ice golem. Yes, yes. So for those that don't know the lore here, you may have picked up that the Ascalonians are... He did come up here and chase us. What a jerk. The Ascalonians, or Ascalons, as the king himself calls them, are... some of them are heading with Prince Rurik to cut through the northern Shiver Peaks here to get over to Kryta. And Abeldirn, which is to say Adalburn, I just like calling him weird things. Abeldirn is too proud a king to ever want to live under, in his words, the shadow of the Krytans, if you recall. So Rurik has been banished from Ascalon, so he's free to do what he was going to do in the first place. And kind of makes it easy for him. Not much of a decision anymore. And yeah, as we come up here, it turns out that there are these Stone Summit wreaking havoc, and the Deldrimor dwarves, who are actually friends of the humans, are at war with the Stone Summit. And I don't know what the Stone Summit's problem is, but it's a big one. And so we just kind of involve ourselves with that whole fight, because it makes it easy for us to get across the northern Shiver Peaks as we annihilate all the Stone Summit that are in the way. So it turns out the best for everybody. So as it turns out, in Prophecies, the entire world is full of conflict. The other campaigns, not so much. Like in Factions, they had the Ampha and the Jade Brotherhood, which are just like gangs of the city. And then they've got the Lexons and the Kurziks, obviously. Pacifism? What a jerk. How could other people I don't know. Artemis the Ranger. That's me! I'm Artemis the Ranger. What a coincidence. Actually, one of my friends is saying that he's going to start calling things that are coincidence miracles. So, what a miracle. There's Artemis, the Ranger. I don't know. So this is turning out a little bit easier. I guess the route that I took here, I had been going up this way, and I don't know. I haven't really had much of a problem fighting my way to whatever this next area is, as we'll approach it shortly. That's the one, Iron Horse Mine. It was actually, I was having some frustration in Iron Horse Mine, because there's a whole bunch of Stone Summit that you have to deal with, and including some pretty significant aggro rings for some of the Stone Summit. Here we are, Iron Horse Mine. This is probably, I would say, the most annoying part of the entire trek, is getting through Iron Horse Mine. I would say. So, Beastmaster, we're gonna start by picking you off, because you're the one that does the stomp, and I don't like the giant stomp. It annoys me. So, I couldn't stop you from the giant stomp, because I don't have my Mesmer. But, I can kill you first, just for being a jerk. So it's I guess the Stone Summit, I don't know what their deal is, but they've actually managed to get all of the monsters here to side with them. Unlike the Deldrimor dwarves, who I guess haven't sold their souls to the devil or whatever. So this is, you may notice, like, it doesn't look like much on the mini-map here, but that's a lot of enemies. So this is actually where I had a little bit of trouble before. And so I'm going to carefully pull these guys back and hope I don't aggro the rest of those groups. And it looks like I'm doing good there. Oh, now I can kill you before you get giant stomp off. There we go. And the Zone Summit stage. That's that. So that's that whole group averted, which, if you're not aware, those Dolyak riders, those guys are monks. So if you don't pull those groups apart separately with a bunch of level 8 henchmen, you're going to have a lot of trouble with it, as it turns out. And I've got empathy on me, which is a little bit painful, but I can use that to just get off my powerful attacks. And you didn't get it on me that time. And if you haven't actually gone through here and like exposed this, it's sort of a confusing. You basically have like a little cross pattern here. There are two ways to go. You can come up this way and cut under the bridge, but I think it's a whole lot faster to go over the bridge on this side. From my experience, like from the time I used to run from LA to Ascalon City with some regularity. And the route I took always went across the bridge, which is actually can be annoying because you have a bunch of those snowman peoples, and they do movement hexes on you. So if you're not bringing, I guess I was using my dervish. So if you're not bringing Vow of Silence, it was kind of difficult to not get really frustrated with those parts. Not to say it was difficult to get past them so much as it was just difficult to not be frustrated. Stone Summit Sage. And how many we got here? That's kind of a... Oh, those guys are not nearby. Wait, some of them are. Oh, okay. Careful pulling, careful pulling. You guys stay back, and I'm going to shoot that dude. And if you guys can clump together, that would be great. Yep. Pulled off. And now I've aggroed those guys, but it doesn't matter so much. And that Beastmaster already used his... Please leave the Mage Henchman alone. And the Healer Henchman. You jerks. Dude, how did they even... Holy shit, you're so useless. Dodge. Yep, so she seems to be the squishiest of all these party members by far. It's kind of annoying. Level 8 healers that don't know how to run from the melee. That's what you gotta deal with. And I don't have any individual keys to, like, tell her to not do that. Oh, that'll be easy enough. Movement hexes don't matter so much when you're actually a ranger engaging in combat, so we'll take out the Howler first. I don't remember if he has any undead summoning at this level. I don't think so, but as I like to do is you thin out the enemies based upon their diversity. So when there are like 3 of one kind of enemy and one of another class, then you pick off the one that's different, and they don't have as much diversity in their skills. All right, let's hope that we can actually avoid combat with that whole group there. And before you guys get any bright ideas, I'm gonna pull you off this way. That will simplify things. Oh, now they're split. They're coming after me at all weird angles. So let's take out Mr. Melee. Oh, there's a Dolyak. There's 2 of them. Let's go ahead and get that heal up. You. Right there. Yep. I got your heel leather cocked to my bow here. Oh, I got that interrupted. They're coming back this way. That's annoying. Alright, well. Dang it. Oh well. We'll just, we'll hammer you with some barrage. And party's over. There we go. That worked out. And now I just got another Dolyak Rider and a Scout. So we're going to target you. That'll throw a wrench in your healing ability. Yep. And that's actually the most annoying part right there. And I just hope we don't have anybody going under the bridge to screw up the rest of this. That's a Dolyak Rider. Oh, you guys are gonna get killed, aren't you? Nope, back up. And let's hope the Dolyak Rider stay out of range. Can't keep you alive. Not working so well. Great. Great. Disrupting the shop. Bam! Lisa, you seriously are retarded. Ugh. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, having only one Dolyak Rider there will help sufficiently. Squishy, squishy Alicia. So, there we go. Alright, bridge is clear. I think those guys are much more effective healers than my henchmen, so it makes it difficult. And I think these groups can be pulled apart, which is a good bet. Boing. Let's find out. Yep. Yep, they can. Scout that. No! There. What is my pet doing? My pet's getting killed. That's what my pet's doing. Yep. Come back, pet. Oh, no, 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 no. See, there we go. Now we've got people on the underside. We gotta get out of here. Come on, start healing. Oh, those are the Driders. No, you moron. Seriously, Alicia? You freaking idiot. This is what I gotta deal with. What are you doing? No, I'm seriously, I'm telling you, come here. Alright. Alright, are we good? We're good? We're good. I mean, I can't shoot those people because there's a bridge in the way. If I were a melee fighter, oddly, I'd be able to hit them. Yep, there's that Frostfire Drider that was doing his death magic BS on me. So we're going to try that again. Except this time I thin this out slightly. I think it's the Sage that we're going to go for next. Da 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 da. So yeah, this is the disadvantage of not using heroes, is you end up with stupid characters that don't listen to you, with obnoxious AI. And they'll do away with all of that in Guild Wars 2. I'm so excited. If you haven't seen, like, the new footage and stuff that they've run, the gameplay demos and things for Gamescom 2011, there's some amazing footage, and it's really, really cool. And I highly, highly, highly recommend checking it out. And this is where it actually gets a lot easier. You know what? I want you to restore my resurrection signets. I got your strength of honor right here. Strip enchantment. Yeah, that's gonna be frustrating. So there we go. At least I got that. Get some of your death penalty off, Alicia, so that you're not so super squishy. And I got my resurrection signets all back. So when you inevitably die again, it won't be permanent. Oh, I don't think I can skirt past them, so I'll just kill them all. Barrage for the win! Barrage really is really strong. So, I don't remember if I said anything about it, but I looked it up, and Barrage actually always has pretty much been this skill. At least as of like 2007, so since the first wiki page for it. So I guess what makes it what's supposed to balance it is that it removes preparations. And then we have a boss that's not specially named, which is always interesting. But still gives you DP removal. And where are we headed over here? I think we cut across this way. We might be able to avoid some of these guys. Nope. Yep, maybe. Let's see. Minotaur. Yeah, looks like we're good there. And I'm gonna cut over to this side because that's more of where I need to go. We've got a collector. And we're gonna pick you off from this angle. Pretty much home free, I think. You guys can handle that, right? Yeah, you're doing good. A whole bunch of level 8s versus a level 10 isn't so bad. Oh, steel chest, actually. That I have a key for. Where is it? Well, I'm gonna use Storm Chaser for that. There we go. Use key. Woohoo! Frost artifact. What's that worth? That's the one. 36 gold. I don't think that's worth anything. I'm throwing that in the ground. For its staff. Yeah, when you got 5k, things that are worth like 4 gold don't mean anything. So here we are, through Iron Horse Mine. Hooray! Hooray! And yeah, that's a lot of Minotaurs. I'm gonna let them split up. The Minotaurs on this is one of the most pain in the butt areas to vanquish in the entire game. I think I spent way too long trying to hunt down these Minotaur groups, because in hard mode they haul and they go in huge circles, so like massive patrol circles in like both directions. So it's really difficult to deal with, and they don't seem to be splitting up here, which is disheartening. So I'm gonna go ahead and just shoot one of them and see what happens. Worst case scenario, we get mobbed and I just head back through the door and try it again. We are getting mobbed, and you know, worst case scenario, I use Barrage over and over again, and they rule the day. You can deal with the Hage Management. I'm just having a lot of trouble talking today. So this seems to not be too bad. Kill all my healer henchmen, whatever. I don't really care. I got my res signets back. And I think we're good there. And the reason that I took on that engagement instead of going around is because it actually saves a significant amount of time. Oh, that's a lot of gold. I mean, not a lot, but enough that I don't want to just run past it. It's something. Yep, 3 gold. Yeah, it's actually kind of pittance. It's not much gold at all, but it doesn't use up inventory slots, so it doesn't waste time selling later. And to me, that has value. Oh, I'm having some trouble with my headset. The headphones on it like glitch out. I don't know if you've ever noticed when you have headphones that have like volume control on the cord. They sometimes have a habit of glitching out where you start to like lose volume control. Yeah, or lose volume, and then you basically just like mess around with the control. If I have it turned up all the way, I get no volume in one of my ears, and so I just kind of like have to wiggle it around, and it comes back. And right now I'm having trouble with losing volume in both ears, so it's distracting. It kind of knocks my train of thought. And from what I understand, this like ridge up here, there's a little rock on top of it that's supposed to be I don't know how they calculate the topography of it, but it's supposed to be the highest point in the Shiver Peaks. So, I guess it's cold on top of that mountain. It's kind of a nice change, though, going from the fiery... I'm at failure for words with the adjectives here. An annihilated countryside that's been burned, that's been charred by the char. What a miracle. With tar pits and things, Prince Road hates that. You guys... Okay, seriously, lay off my healer. Yep, Barrage is OP. Just stay on top of me. I've got decent armor and I got a ton of HP, so comparatively to that person over there that you're obsessed with trying to kill, leave the healer alone. Leave Alicia alone. Leave her alone. Yeah, up on top of that rock, you can kind of see that peak up there is pretty high. And so it gives you kind of a nice view. Maybe I'll head up there in a moment. Yeah, I'll do that. Save you the trouble of having to come over here yourself. Pleasant music. We'll kill the UI here. Actually, there are a bunch of Minotaurs, so I won't kill the UI here. Did you guys seriously start running away? Way to leave your friends to die. Nope, nope. Stay away from her. Stay away from her. Seriously. Oh. Where is she? Oh, over there. You actually, for once, did the right thing and kited them around and got the warriors to cut you off. I'm proud of you, Alicia. You're learning. You really are artificial intelligence. Yep. Dual shot ya. Yeah, I actually don't even use Read the Wind anymore because of how much I'm using Barrage. And here we are. Coming up on the highest peak in the Shiver Peaks we know. Where did you come from? Oh, it's a boss. I'll take that. 216. 217 if you include my breakfast. My breakfast can hold its own. Alicia, seriously, run for it. The healing signet doesn't do enough for you, buddy. And that's gone. Get our res sigs back. And we don't have to worry about them making annoying noises. Oh, look, it's the moon. I didn't realize that the sky was so dark because it was, like, nighttime. That must be a bright moon to illuminate everything so clearly. I know, just looking at it, like, why is the sky glowing like that? Because that's a full moon. And what's going on over here and over here? Because the only way you can have a full moon is if the sun's on the opposite side of the planet. So I don't know if there's... I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh! I saw lightning over there. That was kind of cool. Let's see if we see that again. Stormy skies. Nope. I like how the clouds just sort of end right here and don't cover the moon. I don't know if you saw that. There was some lightning off in that direction. It was kind of cool. But, now we'll kill the UI. I guess that would be the highest peak in the show. This might be just be the highest peak that you can get to. And I think that would be the highest peak in the Shipper Peaks. Something to that effect. I remember reading about it when I was over here. It was like in the trivia when I was vanquishing, but that's a pretty significant drop right there. It looks kind of precarious, like hanging out on this little rock, like it could just pop off at any moment. So, yeah, I would probably not camp out here for so long in real life. You know, if the Shiver Peaks existed in real life. But, I think it's right underneath here. Let me see. Oh no, it's right over here. Underneath that, that's the area that we're going to. That's where the... This is kind of a big detour. Oh, I just saw more lightning right there. Yep, so this is a pretty significant detour, but I think it's kind of cool. Nice little view. And those guys are gonna patrol right on past, so I can ignore them. Yay! I'm just running around having a good time. We can let them be. That was kind of neat. And I think... You know what? No, we've already gone over here, so I'm gonna keep heading back this way. This is where you can see that little sharp hook right there. That's where we took our detour. Like, hey, actually, I'm gonna go back this way. So yeah, I actually really appreciate how much the terrain differs from zone to zone, and I got the impression they worked on it even more in Guild Wars 2 just to really provide an immersive experience. But I won't really be able to know until I start exploring there. Come on, pull on back. There we go. Nope. You stay off of her. Oh. No. Oh, wrong buttons. I want to hit the multiple enemies. That's kind of the point of that skill. Alright. There we go. You guys are out for the count. They're actually really hard to outrun because they have like Bull's Charge and stuff, but if you have a run skill that you can maintain constantly, like Sprint, it's easy to do that with. Storm Chaser, not so much. So, I don't know, Rangers don't really make the best runners, which is funny, because you'd think they would. But no, the Warriors and the Dervishes and the Assassins are all better runners, from what I've gathered. But I've never really tried to set up a Ranger as a runner. Alright, so this is the Icetooth Cave. This is sort of an optional intermittent explorable, or outpost, not an explorable area. And that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and just split this video off to keep it from being too long of a segment, so we'll be right back.